What's up, YouTube? It's Terminator Juice, and it has begun. Just checking out little game trailers earlier this morning, and the Annoyed Gamer, Marcus Beer, has an interesting video, which I'll link, where he says not buying into next gen, and I clicked on it, and wow, somebody's voicing the opinion, a negative opinion of Xbox One and PS4. You know, I'm not happy that there are problems, but I'm happy that somebody on a fairly big gaming site is calling them out for it. You know, it basically goes over the some of the hardware problems, some of the software problems, and then the definite microtransaction bullshit that Microsoft's just trying to get away with. And he goes over the Forza 5, the Rise, how ridiculous it is to buy a $500 system and pay $60 for a game, and then they're asking for 50, 60 plus more dollars to have the full game. You know, I'm not going to do a full recap. I just ask you guys, click on the link, watch the video. Towards the end there, he says what is the best next-gen game out right now. And I think you guys will be pleased. My Nintendo fans watching this, you guys will be pleased to hear what he has to say. It was just good to hear some more positive Wii U news, or if that's what you want to call it, but just somebody else acknowledging the Wii U's lineup of games and just the greatness of Super Mario 3D World. And, you know, it was really cool to see that, especially from one of the bigger gaming sites. I've always liked game trailers. Just every once in a while, I get sick of some of their stuff, but that was cool. And then Eurogamer posted results from Digital Foundry. It's called Digital Foundry versus Super Mario 3D World. I will link that. Actually, PlayerEssence.com has that. I'll link the PlayerEssence.com where the video's posted on there, so you can see the comments and stuff. They could not find fault with the game on a technical level. They said there's a few minor instances of some jaggies in the background. I've seen it. Some parts that are just irrelevant to the game, just minor little thing, but never once they said 100% zero frame rate drops. It's 60 frames per second 100% of the time, no matter what's going on. And they just went on to just praise the game. And you know, I've noticed that in Link Between Worlds, 60 frames per second makes a huge difference. I was so used to 30 frames per second that I didn't know what I was missing. I heard people talking about 60 frames per second on PC, and I was like, you know, who cares? It's just a frame rate, you know? As long as it's solid. But at 30, I was happy. But now playing games at 60 frames a second and just seeing how smooth everything moves, it gives it a more lifelike or realistic look to movement and stuff. And it's just, A Link Between Worlds amazes me. That game, the 3DS, just never ceases to amaze me with what it can do, and that game running at 60 frames looks amazing. So I'll link the game trailers video, and then I'll link the Digital Foundry, the post on PlayerEssence.com, and you guys check it out. It's just like I said in my last video, positive news. Get more people talking positive. When the sales numbers actually come out, Nintendo can report that they sold 1 million Wii U's in Q3. People will start feeling better about it with some good games out and with some good games coming in the future. I think it's only going to help. And why do I care about this stuff? Because I don't want to see the Wii U fail, because I support the system. I currently have close to 10 full retail games, 3 download, 7 physical copies. It might be more. I don't want the Wii U to be dead in 2 years. That's why I care, you know. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. You know, didn't matter to me that the Wii sold so well, because towards the end they didn't get much support. It didn't matter that it sold 100 million. They weren't getting a lot of great games at the end. So sales really don't matter to me. I just don't want, like when I bought the Dreamcast, they just discontinued, dropped the price to $99. and it sold pretty well for that price. But then it was dead, no more games. So that's why I want the Wii U to continue to sell, just because then I'll continue to get games. And I would like to not have to buy a PS4 or Xbox One to play some awesome multi-plat. So the more the Wii U's sell, the bigger the install base, the more varied the people that have those systems, and the better chance of a third-party game selling well on the system. So games like Destiny, which I think they just announced the release date was going to be November 2014 or something. It's going to be a long ways away. I think a lot of PS4, Xbox One guys were thinking that was going to be out in the winter or spring, and no, that's not going to be the case. So, but yeah, I mean, just more good news. And, you know, the haters are going to try to pull their usual crap. I'm sure someone's going to say, well, 3D World's just a kiddie game, and that could be done on the PS3. And no, it can't. PS3 would not be able to do that game, 720, native, 60 frames, with all the characters, with the high-quality textures, the lighting and everything. There's just no way. You know, the Wii U's got enough power to make games look beautiful. That's all I really care about. Great games don't matter how good they look. A great game's still a great game, whether it looks bad or good. But if it looks good, that's just icing on the cake. And you know, I would definitely rather have 3D World's like art style, aesthetic, running smooth, and a great game than have Rise's super realistic looking graphics at slower frame rate with just a crap game. You know, it's just a no-brainer. You'd rather have a great game that maybe runs at a lower resolution and chooses to have a little more artistic style to it than a realistic game that sucks. You know, it's just a no-brainer. And I'm just happy for the Wii U. It's getting some good press finally with 3D World. You know, it's really got me excited for Donkey Kong. I love Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii. It was one of the hardest games I've played in a long time. Sometimes frustrating, but that game ran at 60 frames a second. Had amazing textures, had awesome background details, and I don't think a lot of people gave that game credit. And that game looked amazing on the Wii. And the Wii U one doesn't look like at first sight, it doesn't like blow you away, but when you see it in person, and all the little background detail and how sharp everything looks, I'm really excited, especially just knowing that it's a Nintendo game, playing 3D World, and experiencing the greatness of a Nintendo first-party game. It's just got me more excited for the next one. And you know, in the meantime, I got 3D World. I got a Link Between Worlds to beat. I just picked up Call of Duty Ghosts and Assassin's Creed 4 on Black Friday for $40 each. Enjoying those games. They're definitely worth $40 a piece. You know, I didn't want to pay $60, but I got some good games to play, and then I just can't wait till February and the announcement on VGX tonight. Hopefully it's something amazing. Hopefully it's just going to continue the momentum. You know, anything other than like a new Smash trailer or just showing off more Donkey Kong. As long as they do something besides that and show something new or something just that really showcases like what the Wii U can do and get some of the doubters maybe thinking about it, you know, it's only going to be good. And I'm looking forward to that tonight. And yeah, I'm going to go play some video games right now. And I won't be on YouTube for a couple days because I got football to watch. Got my Detroit Lions having a big game against the Eagles tomorrow. You got Michigan State Spartans in the Big Ten championship game. So I'm going to watch some football. I'm going to play some video games. It's going to be a good weekend. And that's what gaming's all about. It's just about having fun and enjoying life. And that's all I got to say, guys. And appreciate all the support I've been getting. Appreciate Francis for sharing my videos on Player Essence. And a lot of great comments. A lot of positive Nintendo fans seem to be subscribed to me. So thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.